Hi everyone, and welcome back to Trust Me, I'm an author. This is episode 16, and we are going to be talking about what is an ISBN and why it is important. Okay, so we're going to give you a real basic rundown of what an ISBN is. Stands for International Standard Book Number. And this means that if anyone puts in your ISBN number, they can look it up, they can find it wherever, and it tells people things like in what format it's in. It's an ebook or hardback or paperback. It lets people know. So when they are trying to purchase your book, they're getting the right one. It also tells them things like the name, the title, obviously, the author. You can add things to it, such as cover artist, forward, illustrator, but here's the thing. The most important thing that an ISBN does is it tells the world who the publisher of your book is. Now, why is that important? Well, because in this publishing world, unfortunately, indie authors are the unwanted stepchildren of the publishing family. There's no getting around it. There are amazing indie authors out there. Don't get me wrong. They are wonderful, and I highly encourage you to go out and find new indie authors because they are bringing a lot to the table. As far as content and excitement and originality. But unfortunately, when it comes to libraries, bookstores, and other things like that, if they see that you have a free ISBN from, say, Amazon or Smashwords or Barnes and Nobles, what it tells them is that you are an indie author, and it will probably preclude you from getting added outside of maybe your local library or your local bookstores. It'll be very, very hard to get into, places outside of your hometown. Now, when it comes to ISBNs, a lot of this, how you acquire them, depends on the country that you're in. In the United States, you get them from a company called Bowers, and they are, I'm sad to say, expensive. Now, if you live in Canada, Canada will assign you one for free. If you live in India, they will do the same. Every country has a different platform and a different way to do it. And you would think that since it's international standard, that everyone would do it the same, but they do not. Every country controls how their ISBNs are distributed. In the United States, where Indies United is located, we have to deal with Bowers because we are a U.S. company. Now, when you do these things, when you go to publish your book, I know a lot of people go, oh, well, it's free, I should do this. Again, outside of your hometown, if you have that indie marker on there, if it shows as Amazon as the distributor or Smashwords or Barnes and Noble as the distributor, it labels you as an indie, and it is going to be much harder to get your book out there. So you have a couple of options at this point. If you have not had any luck going the traditional route and you are an indie author, you can buy them from Bowers here in the United States. Again, like I said, they're expensive. It's $125 the last time I checked for one. You can get them in 5, which brings down the cost, I believe, to $100. So it is not cheap. You can also buy them in bulk, such as we do at Indies United, because, we have many authors, and so we need a lot of ISBNs, and the price comes down. But generally, most individual authors do not need 1,000 ISBNs. So, there's that. Now, but if you are going to publish independently, I would highly recommend, and I would tell people, please, please, please go ahead and put in the extra cost to buy the ISBNs and use a company name. Make one up if you need to, Nightingale Publishings or whatever. Or again, there is another option, and that is us. That's Indies United, and we are a co-op of authors working together to publish our books and expand our reading audience. And you can get your ISBNs through us. There is a small processing fee. It is very much discounted from anywhere you can get them independently. And as a bonus, as long as your books hold our ISBNs, we will continually promote and market and get your books out there in front of people. You also have a whole bank of other authors that will help support you and get the word out about your book. So it's kind of a nice little option that authors can use. If you would like to contact us, you can find us at www.indiesunited.net. We are also on Twitter at Indies United Pub. You can find us on Facebook at Indies United Publishing House, or Indies United Publishing, I'm sorry. So we're everywhere. We're on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Google Plus and LinkedIn and Pinterest, and pretty much if it is social media, our company is probably on it somewhere. So anyway, good luck to you guys. Really do your research when it comes to ISBNs. Don't get hooked into the notion that, a free ISBN is an okay thing. I did it myself, so, hey, we all live and learn. But it will deter your sales if you do that. So keep that in mind when you're getting ready to publish your book. And if you have any questions or you need some help with something, never hesitate to contact me at Indies United. On the bottom of every page on Indies United is a way that you can contact us. There's a email link, and we're here to help. So anyway, I hope that this has given you some information about what an ISBN is and why it is important. And I will be back next week, and I'm going to be talking about the changes in Amazon and how it's going to affect indie authors. So I will talk to you then. Take care and see you next week. Bye-bye.